Hello everyone in YouTube. Here is a brief description before startup of my 2001 Yamaha Vino highly modified scooter. It's finished in matte black. It's a 2001 model that was a Hurricane Wilma victim back in Key West, Florida. Lots of different upgrades. I used the generic front headlight assembly off of a Chinese model, the blinkers as well. Removed the reflectors, of course. I have yet to do some fiberglass work and patch that up. Let's see here, as well as the floorboard here, because as everyone knows, these batteries are never here on the factory Vinos. They're always mounted within this panel here. I've got the manual choke for my 21mm Arichi carburetor. We'll get to that in a second. Let's see here. The controls, lots has changed aside from the fuel gauge. That's my starter button, which I have yet to purchase a newer battery to get that to work again. Removed the Speedo here. That's my Jack Russell Terrier, by the way. His name is Buster Brown. Buster, hey, say hi. Hi. I removed this to incorporate my digital camera that I'm using now to film video, and as it would sit on the bike, would be approximately like so when I ride. I did post a video of that very recently. Moving on to the rear. Ample seat storage, of course, as everyone knows with the Vinos. I got my helmet in there from New York. Don't need it in Florida. Recovered the seat not long ago. This little area here was designed for a Canon air filter that I had installed with a different pipe configuration that gave this thing monster torque, but not so much for top end. Of course, my FMF thing from Southern Cali. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. I've got a 2004 Aprilia Rally 50 motor installed. As you can see here, for the variator fan area, I cut these out with a Dremel so it can get the air suction, pushes more air through. I replaced the factory Kickstarter with the original Yamaha Vino Kickstarter. Actually, no, this was a 1998 Yamaha Zuma Kickstarter. Pardon the noise in the background, that's typical, New York sound. We've got, if you're familiar with the Aprilia motors, they have a little little nub that pops out for your kickstarting. So that's just a little bit more reliable. And of course, the exit itch is right here for the air. These are two little holes I made. I was going to do a third, but I figured that was more than enough juice. Coming around to this side, that's just the rear of the bike. As you can see is, again with the Chinese as opposed to the Yamaha Vino, the turning signals. And we'll post this and continue on.